On to styling tips. Have you got any coveted styling tips that you can dish out to people, readers of Beauty in the Dirt?
I think, you know, there's always session hairdressers have like little, you know, tricks of the trade or things that they always keep in their bag or whatever like that. But I suppose one of my styling tips is to sort of, it's the day after the blow dry or the style that you had from the night before, and you don't want to particularly shampoo your hair again, but you want to sort of just give it a little bit of a jizz up, you know. And you know, session hairdressers use talcum powder, baby powder, little things like that. It's fantastic to sort of just revamp the hair up. We're now using hairspray like a styling tool. So we can sort of, you know, put the talcum powder, just gently just sprinkle it in onto the root area and really put your head upside down and shake it through and get a hairdryer, cool air, and just literally blast it through the hair. So it just takes any moisture out of the root area. So then you can just go in and just start to use your tongs, or even just, you know, blast it out. So it just gives that little bit more lift back into the hair. It's a fantastic thing to just refresh the style from the night before if it was a heavy night.
And it's okay for brunettes, because I mean for blondes I'm sure it's fine. But
yeah, no, again it's just, you know, you probably take a few turns just to get used to how to do it, but it is great, it's a great tip. And then hairspray to use like a styling tool. Like we have a Sebastian hairspray that's really lightweight.
Okay.
And after the hair is just blasted all off, you know, brush it all through, use a very light amount of hairspray and just use your tongs or your brush or your sort of like a straightening irons to bend the hair, and it gives it that sort of nice sort of hold, but yet it's really brushable and it's lightweight, because a lot of the spray gels they can be too hard and too sticky. And when we do session work or we're going to change a photograph around, we can't have anything that's like too sort of caught together, because then we can't transform the styles. So people use hairspray only for one thing, and it's just for hold. Whereas we would like to sort of see people use hairspray like we do, like hairdressers. We layer it on and then we can brush it all out again. And then we use it as a styling tool, just to put a bit more bend or a bit more movement. But again, pick the right hairspray, lightly mist it through, not directionally. People are going to just go with sprays.
Not so good.
No, and then you just get this fix, you know.
Okay, and that was the light one from Sebastian.
It's called Zero Gravity, and it's just really, really light. It's so light, the mist, it just comes straight out, and it's so easy to push through. So that's a great tip.
Brilliant. And have you got any tools that you would recommend? What are your favourite ones?
Well, I think that's another thing. People don't invest enough money on tools, because if you don't have a good hairdryer and you don't have a good nozzle or whatever like that, these are little things that help the hairdresser. And get yourself a really nice big tongs, like a big barrel tongs. I'm sure you can get them in all, you know, pharmacies or whatever like that now, because a straightening irons and a big barrel tongs, you can do thousands of different things. It's really just spending a little bit of time and you know, getting a disaster and maybe making it better, or trying to just, you know, work the wave or the movement, and it just takes a little bit of time. But the big barreled tongs, fantastic, because you can create, we're now looking at hair that still looks conditioned but has movement. There's more of a turn back to sort of glossier hair than, you know, the bedhead hair. You know, it's not really that grungy hair anymore. We're looking at smoother surfaces and more healthier hair. So like these big barrel tongs, they're just fantastic. You just pop them in, either pull it down and then just slide it through, or if you want to create a bigger curl, just take big random sections, and they're quite easy once you get the knack.
Okay, brilliant.